you cut off the other hand.
use the tome again to summon like.
Now the tome is just
birds.
like the tome can only be used a certain amount of time.
Yeah, he only has 2 more tries, but I say don't order 2, just get only one of these, because those look like...
Yeah, one of the 3.
Get this
Emergency use only.
one. Yeah.
Okay, look, that's an electric, that's a fire. Water is good with electricity. Use that.
Yes.
Okay then.
Summon
No
it.
wait, actually,
shit.
no. This is ice.
No,
this is
well,
ice.
ice is good on electricity, so
Yeah, so
I'd
summon
recommend
it.
that.
Summon it.
Okay then, even though water types are weak to electric types, I call in
Electric is weak against water.
Special ice bird
Whatever.
Water dragon.
Just,
Arcticos.
yeah, Articos. That actually sounds...
Well, okay.
Artica.
Now,
Okay.
you deliver the finishing blow. You get half the
Also, it freezes it. It freezes the electric dragon.
All right, you froze the dragon. While you froze that and you're watching over him, I take Harold back and I try to heal him.
Okay, so you heal Harold, but he's a little dizzy, like kind of swaying, so he can't really fight anymore.
I use my return consciousness spell.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you return him to conscious, but he's crippled because he sprained or broke one of his ankles.
All right,
Okay, and you're out of healing spells because you already used the 2 that you
My
had.
mana.
Yeah, your mana's out.
good thing I got a dragon tooth and a butterfly wing. That makes it mana potion.
Yeah. Oh wait, James. Do you
Okay,
give
and
him? Wait,
then-
no more
No
summoning.
more. You only got
already-
you got 1 left.
Dude,
No,
we
I-
already killed it. We
It's-
already killed the
yeah.
dragon.
I summon
Don't-
back.
Dude.
No.
I call back
No.
into the tome
Oh, okay.
the 2 summons.
Okay, you can go
So that
take
way
those
my
back.
3 summons are returned.
Yeah, as long as you
But
like.
what about my son?
Oh wait, yeah. Well, remember. All right.
Well, I mean,
Okay, do you go? Okay, James. Wait, James, look at me real quick. Do you give him the other wing, considering he already has one attached to his
Yes.
back? Okay, so now you have flight ability. So, do you grab Harold and James, or whatever your name was, and go back and get your son from the skeletons?
You want to check out the rest of the cave?
Or do you want to go get his son, considering that was the main objective?
main objective.
Okay, so you go. They've been taking care of him while you've been fighting. He's fine now. But the cave starts to crumble down and there's an avalanche. So do you try to put a force field that way the skeleton hut isn't destroyed, or do you fly off? And don't forget, the skeletons did take care of your son for you.
They did. Do they have a cave they live in?
No, their little hut thing they have is where they live in. And that thing's not that sturdy. It's not,
I used my fire to melt the snow.
You mean boulders? The
Boulders?
rocks? Yeah, they're
Oh.
rocks.
That would be magma. No. So it's earth and snow. He still has his golem out.
Yeah, you still have your
Yes,
golem
so,
out.
like,
You only
I
called one of
I
them.
only have 2 summons.
So do you use your golem to stop
He
it?
can use a golem and something else in order to create a combination.
Fine then.
Or no, this
I
thing.
think-
You can use this thing.
Well, I can already fly, but I can't carry that one.
I give
But
And I want
my
to save the skeleton because
I
we could get
you
something.
can
give my golem the ability to duplicate. So it duplicates once. That way I
You
can
don't-
summon the original back. So now I have
2
my
golems.
3 summons
Okay.
and 1
So you have 3
duplicates.
golems.
Okay, so he has 2 golems and this bird. So
Okay.
Okay, so you can use the bird. So do you use the bird's wind to blow it back, or do you tell it to like bash into the rocks?
Well, actually, there's a stronger.
I'm giving you
No.
option, James.
Options. Follow the
No.
options.
James. I'm
Dude,
storytelling.
I wanted to summon
Options.
James, do you?
Options.
You already
I
used
the
your.
evolved.
Use his options.
No, my option.
His
Do you
options.
use-
He is the
do you
storyteller.
I used.
He's the storyteller.
Fine, I used the raptor.
Okay, so you devolved it. Now, do you use its wind power to blow the rocks back, or do you tell it to bash into the rocks?
Follow those 2 options.
Bash into the rock.
Okay, so it bashes into the rocks and breaks them up into more bits. So do you use it to, like, use your flame abilities to make the rocks more, like,
I use my flame
Like,
abilities
make-
to melt the snow.
yeah, you melt the snow, so now the rocks are less loose, so they're less likely.
And the water's fastly absorbing into the ground, so it sounds simple.
Okay, so unfortunately, though, 2 of the skeletons were taken out, but none of the huts were destroyed, luckily. So,
Okay.
and there were only 5 skeletons, so there's 3 skeletons and 3 skeleton spiders left. So do you take 2, since there are 3 skeleton spiders and you can fly already, so do you go to the Dragoon village to make sure everything's okay, or do you go by foot? Do you fly and let them?
But what about the rest of the village?
Well-
2 of those guys are killed. I gotta do something.
Well, The rest of them are fine. Like there's no.
Are they mad at me?
They're not mad at you. They actually thank you for at least trying.
Well, I might as well give them something back.
Okay.
I loot the skeletons. I give them whatever they had, and with the skeleton dust, I bring one of them back.
Okay, so there's 4 skeletons again.
But because dragoon blood, just drop.
Okay, so yeah. So do you go back to the village now?
I go back to the village with my son.
Okay, James, you go back to the village.
You can ask them for a lift because they got a spider.
Yeah,
I take the summons back into my tome.
and you go with him.
Remember,
And
limited amount of times.
So now
Yeah,
wait,
he has
all
to
the
bring them back
summons
into
are-
the book too.
Okay, if you summon all 3 at the same time, and they are not back within about, say, 30 minutes, that
Then-
tome is done.
Yeah, and then
Well,
like you
then-
have to find potions
well,
to give it
Like
more matter.
rare stuff, like dragon's teeth,
But you
ice wraiths, blood.
actually you have 2 of those, remember?
What?
You have
Oh,
2
yeah.
dragons too.
I had 2 dragon's teeth, yeah, but I used those with my gauntlets and my
right.
sword, remember?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Plus
Okay.
he has.
So,
it
James,
took
stop.
like
James,
20 minutes
just
to
listen.
do all this.
Okay,
so like,
good. So
the
James,
tome has like 10 minutes
okay,
until
so,
useless.
so dude, do you go with him or do you stay with the skeletons with Harold? Because the village where he lives has more dragoons, and you can ask for like some stuff they might have.
Khajiit Argonian War. Think about it. A lot of dragoons had to fight in that war, and most of them were killed off by both sides. So even if he did go in, the dragoons would probably most likely attack him.
Well, you could explain to them that he's a